Back again to Canvas Curse. There is one level left for us, but before we do that, we never actually went back to get the medals that we missed before. 2 of them here. I'm hoping this is going to give us enough medals to buy one more thing. So the third one in Stage 3 of Blue Hills. Probably supposed to grab that balloon to get up here. But we got it, and that's all that matters. Second one in Course 1 of level 6. Okay, we got it, and that takes us to the next room. So out we go. So that is 11, I think, that we have. Yeah, we have 11. I don't think that is enough. No, we need 12. Okay, well, we still have a chance to get more. That's... okay. Level 8, there are... Level 8 is not a level. It is effectively one stage, but there are 2 medals within it. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get one of the medals, and then just back out. Cool looking. Just globs of paint everywhere. Okay, there it is. Oh, Kirby. That's all we need. And I'm doing that because the medal swap, if we go down... Had I known what unlocked when, and that playing through the main game wouldn't give you enough medals to unlock everything, I would have unlocked these much earlier. But I believe it is this 12 and 14 down here that give you an extra hit point. The 14 will as well, so I'm technically going to be playing with 1 less life than I otherwise could, unless I feel like diving into the Rainbow Run. Which... he's so happy. I don't know what's gonna be, I don't know what the deal with this is gonna be. Let's go ahead and take a look, at least. I'm not gonna commit to anything. I'm here to take a look. So these are, so you need like stone? That's fine, don't care. Don't really know what I mean, this seems like a unique course made specifically for this, which is kind of neat. I'm just gonna let it ride. And hope there's not, like, death or anything down here that I have to worry about. Okay, so that was it. And I got 2 medals out of that. That's kind of neat. So the reason that there are 48 medals then available is because that's 3 per ability, I'm guessing. And these will unlock as you get medals and spend medals otherwise. Oh, but that lists 6. So 3 of them are for the time trial. Maybe you just find 3 in the stage. I feel like the wheel one especially is going to be one that you have to play multiple times. Okay, Kirby, get up there. Whoa! Oh, that was the end, though. There we go, we at least did it. Okay, so so that's at least that, which is kind of neat, and another place to get those. I don't know if you get any out of the sub-games, probably not. These are just the bosses. So that is effectively all the game that we have to worry about, and we've spent everything we can. So we do have another Jimmy Jam of health to help us get us through the finale. Kind of creepy starting out here with no music or anything. Then you give us actual creepy music. Nice. So there's also one in the second room. And in this room there are paintings. And once you take care of all of them, I'm guessing that's all of them. Ooh, that's nice though. And there's our last medal from the regular game. Just had to destroy all the paintings in here, and then it appears on the thing on the left. So all that leaves us with is Boss McGee. I have no idea what I'm in for here, but this is probably going to be horrible. So this is just going to be a matter of, like, learning her moves. Was I supposed to tap her? Or I thought I did? That's going to be a pain to reflect accurately. Perfect. Kirby, can you, like, get up there or something? Okay, there we go. So do I have to kill these, or do they just go away eventually? Nice. Okay, 2 things you can do, because... Oh my goodness. Nice. Come on, Kirby, get up there. Oh, come on. Nice. Yep. Kirby, go get her. Dang it. Spike's not the worst. I thought that one would be worse than it was. Oh, good thing I was over here for that. So you just fire out like a whole bunch at once now, when you're this low on health. Which is fair, I just have to keep that in mind. Yeah, you just can't dodge that. At least that doesn't hurt me over here. Oh, the orb hurts her too. Cool. Oh, you thought that was it, though. Why would it be a Kirby game? Without some kind of eldritch abomination. Okay, time to die a bunch now while I figure this one out. At least it gave me full health. Okay, so that hurts her. Cool. I don't like it over here. Okay, well, I'm glad that worked out. Oh, I don't like this at all. It's horrifying. Whatever you're doing, can you do it away from me? So putting up that barrier does block a hit. Oh, I don't like this at all. Got it. Cool. I've learned. Hey, can you do that, like... I know what you're gonna do. Can you, like, not do that near me? Cool, thanks. That is creepy as all heck when you open your mouth. Back into the corner, Kirby. Oh, you're gonna do it right next to me, aren't you? No, you do it in the middle. Do you actually do it in the corners? Like, when you do that, do they go out diagonally? I don't think they do. Oh, I don't like this. Yay. can't stop it, but it's far enough away. Okay, this is... so it's coming like... yup! About like that. No, they do go diagonally. It looks like they kind of choose. As long as you're in the, even if you're in the middle, it's fine. Oh no, this splits on your split mouth. Actually determine which direction they're coming out in. I tried. Oh, at least it just left. I'm just gonna chill over here again. Oh, that was rude. I should have just stayed where I was. Kirby? I tried. Safe. This is a long fight. Nice. Oh, you can hit it when it does that. Holy crap. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Mm-hmm. A lot I could do about that one. The witch's true form was an unknown painting. Over time, the painting transformed, and Drossia grew forth. Real complicated story you got there. She wished for a world all of paint. But Drossia didn't count on Kirby entering her realm. Nor did she anticipate you getting the magical paintbrush. The magical paintbrush wanted to return life to normal. It appeared before you and Kirby and drew a portal. Saddened, Kirby parted from the paintbrush and went in. Done with its mission, the paintbrush vanished into light. Kirby awoke in Dreamland. The land, the sky, and Kirby were all normal. And a time of peace once again visited Dreamland. Just then, a grand rainbow appeared. A gift from the paintbrush. And there we go. So that is a video game. Kirby Canvas Curse. This was an unbelievably frustrating experience, as I'm sure has been mentioned. I have cut out the vast majority of my genuine screaming at this game. It felt like it took the worst of the pre-64 era and made it really awkward to control Kirby. Like, things just felt awkward and unfair. Like, enemies would attack me, or you bounce off something at a weird angle that, like, oh yeah, you're just gonna do that, Kirby, okay. I'm pretty sure that's not what I told you to do. Or an enemy will come out of friggin' nowhere. And a lot of the early Kirby games, this is something I mentioned, come Kirby 64, it felt like the game just worked. The game was, admittedly, very easy, but it felt like they took a lot of the weird jank from the previous games that just edge cases after edge cases of things that just felt like, did that really have to be a delay? Did I really have to, like, be vulnerable during that weird period of time here? Did that collision really have to happen that way going around that corner? And it felt like, come Kirby 64, they just fixed that. And 64 just worked. And I mentioned this in the Kirby 64 video. Canvas Curse feels like they went back. They rejanked all the jank. And then made it so you control everything with a stylus, which by its very nature is imprecise controls. I went into this expecting this not to be my favorite Kirby game, because I personally hate games that make it more complicated for me to control the character. This is why I hate ice physics. Like, I just want to go somewhere. Stop messing with my... Stop making my ability to control the character harder just to make it harder. This was a big thing with, back in the day, back when they were a hot topic, Mario 64 ROM hacks. Easiest thing to do to make a level harder? Add ice physics. Just make a normal level, and then turn on ice physics. Sudden hard level. And that is why I hate mechanics that mess with controls. So, that is a personal bugbear. But it felt like I was not only fighting against that, and I completely understand, as usual, I'm not playing this on original hardware, and a number of issues come from there, but I can see so many issues that would exist one way or the other with that. And I can forgive an amount, and I will also admit, maybe some people adapt to this better, and I feel really bad, because some people genuinely love this game. This has been a genuinely frustrating experience, and right now I will say hands down this is my least favorite Kirby game. Before fighting Drossia at the very end, I was tempted to say this was my least favorite game of all time. But Drossia dulled me quite a bit. Mostly by boring me. Especially once you got to Drossia Soul, and this was a mistake on my part, because I didn't experiment too much. The move where she flashes around the screen up close, you can tap her. And you tap her enough, and eventually you can do some damage to her. Good damage to her. And I didn't realize that until, like, the last 10% of her HP on my, like, third attempt. Before then, I was just waiting around. And, of course, it feels like that one move that you could actually, as it turns out, fight back against. That was the most time-consuming move. And the least interactive move. I'm just sitting there in the corner waiting for an extended period of time while nothing is happening. So I feel bad especially for that, because I feel like had I realized I could interact with that mechanic sooner, I would have finished the fight so much faster. And it would have been so much more interactive. To the point that I feel like I would have probably thought that was a good boss fight in the end. I would have been content with that boss fight. So I feel bad that I only have to make that like decision in retrospect, and that my last interaction with this game that has been so unbelievably frustrating that I want it to end has been being bored. That's the world we live in, though, I guess. And I feel bad as well, because there's a lot of things that I couldn't comment on that I would otherwise have liked to comment on. I have a passion for game design. I am a game designer making games. So pointing out little things about how objects interact with each other, and how the world is laid out, and little tells in the environment, looking at the music and how it interacts with the world and the aesthetics. And it just felt like I was hanging on by a thread the entire game. I didn't have the brain power set aside to pay attention to that. So I once again conclude by saying that I feel like I'm sorry for everyone who genuinely likes this game. Because I am sure that I did not do this game justice. But also, I have left this game very nearly hating it, and genuinely do not want to go back to it to try again. And that's the way things go sometimes, I suppose. Until next time, everyone, there are more Kirby games, and more Kirby games that don't control with the stylus.